Normally, when you're in your own world, you can't move past like your certain physical limitations. But when you're in virtual reality, you're able to basically go to whatever environment that you want, literally any environment that you can think of that people can model and create, you can go there.
But I think virtual reality is really the next frontier. We mastered in the 1960s, we mastered how to create machines with buttons, physical interfaces. And then in 2008, we had the iPhone, we mastered how to interact in 2 dimensions, swipes, gestures on 2D touchscreens. And I think the next step is we figure out how we can interact with 3 dimensions.
It's a element manipulating VR game, kind of like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Currently, we're in a pre-alpha stage where you can manipulate the rock element, the earth element. You can punch rocks, you can summon walls, raise pillars, smash the ground to cause like an earthquake. We use a gesture system, so if you raise your hand, a rock will come out. If you form a block, the wall will summon.
I think virtual reality is probably really good for therapy. So you have situations where people have PTSD or things like that. You can create environments where they know that they are completely safe. Let's say somebody is super terrified of heights, right? You can put them in situations where they know that they're completely safe, but they look like everything is high up in the buildings, right? And so if ever they feel unsafe, they can just take it off and look around and be like, okay.
Let's say that I'm a worker in the field trying to fix a machine, and I'm not very experienced. But back at home, I have an engineer who is very experienced, who knows exactly how to fix this machine. And what he can do is he can annotate onto my physical world, onto this machine I'm looking at, through augmented reality or virtual reality, and I will be able to know how to fix this machine very intuitively because everything's in 3D.
But one of the biggest things missing from a truly immersive experience is having a body. Being able to look down and see your own body is really not feasible in VR today. So we make clothes that have tiny built-in motion sensors that actually track exactly what you're doing. And you can see I'm being tracked right now. This is virtual me.
Minute things within virtual reality that are really important. So like hand tracking is really important. And then computer vision, being able to detect if things are there or not. So you have a lot of people working on like small parts of virtual reality to make it better. And all these startups are competing against each other.
I think virtual reality as a whole, beyond gaming, beyond all of these applications, is a new interface for us to interact with machines, for us to interact with digital media.